Hi everyone, my name is Johnny Chen. I'm very glad to have the opportunity to introduce you to my company, A&J Tiles and Stones. First of all, I would like to introduce ourselves because we're doing specializing in natural marble and porcelain. So the first piece you see here is called New York marble. As you can see, the light comes through from beneath and behind. What we did is actually we put LED strip light beneath the stone and behind the stone. So you can see a very warm light comes out, and because of its density is very high, so this particular stone doesn't get stained at all. And if you come with me here, we have another piece I'd like to introduce to you. That's a natural marble wash basin. What you can do is, if you have something in mind, in particular different type of natural marble, we can order and cut into the size you need. So it comes in different color, different pattern, different size, according to customer needs. All right, so after introducing the natural marble bit, we have, what we do best is porcelain. Starting from this side, we have 600 by 600 size, which is very common in this market. I mean, most people accepting a smaller size, such as this one. So we have different pattern, different finish. As you can see, we have matte finish, we have high gloss, even marble finish. So after the 600 by 600, come to the left, we have a timber look tile. And the size actually is quite big. It's 1.8 meter by 300 mil. In fact, this probably is the largest size you can find in Australian market currently. And it also comes in 10 different shades, 10 different colors. So it matches your needs. And also, come next, we have slightly different size. For example, we have 800 by 800 behind this wash basin. We have 900 by 600 on top. And also, as you can see, we have different finish as well, different pattern. Then maybe come to the left a little bit more. I want to emphasize on this piece particularly because the whole bench you see here is made out of porcelain tile, which is only 5.5 mil thick. As you can see on the wall, we have the 3 original pieces here on the wall, and we use that to make the whole island bench. We also came up with the idea that you can stick the tile on the panel, the door panel, the cover of the drawer. So the whole piece looks like a unit. So on the side we have a high gloss, on the top we have a matte finish. Really depends on your customer's taste. So after the 1.8 meter, we have another best-selling size, which is 1200 by 600. We have so many different ranges in terms of natural marble look. As you can see, we have a color Carta, Carrara, and the bottom piece is a matte finish. And the top piece is a high gloss, but it comes in same pattern, same color. So if you follow me this way, now I would like to introduce you something very new to this market. As you can see, we have 2.4 meter by 1.2 meter large sheet. We also have something as big as 3.2 meter by 1.6 meter. And the reason I say this is an interesting piece is because that we see so much potential in this product in terms of where you can use it and how you want to use it. For example, if you want to use that on a benchtop, you can do that. Because the height is 3.2 meter, it is perfect for the length of a benchtop. And also, it can be used on a splashback as well. Because originally, for this thickness of the tile, it is perfect to be used on wall. So the whole wall here, we display the same pattern in 2 different sizes. Now, if you come with me on this side, we have something more exciting to introduce. For this particular piece, my personal favorite is that you can use that as a feature wall. It's a green-blue color, marble look. So imagine if you have a living room that you can put 3 pieces together next to each other, you have a very nice and seamless feature wall. Come to the middle piece, which is again, I think going to be a bestseller because this particular piece comes in 12mm, which means it's perfect for benchtop. And the finish is actually matte finish. We also have the same pattern in 6mm that to match this pattern. So imagine if you have a 3.2 meter long bench and have a 6mm thickness, the same pattern, same size, go on the splashback. So all the color, all the pattern can be connected with each other. That's the benefit of using this large sheet. Again, we have different pattern, different color to offer. Most importantly, I would like to introduce to our customer that compared to natural marble or cedar stone, the porcelain has a few benefits. The first one is it doesn't get stained at all, which means if you drop your coffee, if you drop your wine on the surface and leave there for a couple of days, it doesn't get stained. On the other hand, if you use natural marble, the same problem happens. You're probably going to scratch or polish the whole surface and get resealed. But for porcelain, you don't have that problem at all. And second benefit of using the large sheet porcelain is it doesn't get scratched at all. And also, this is quite heat resistant because the way it's being made, it's being produced under the temperature of 1430 degrees, which means everything you see here is heat resistant. And also come back to this timber look tile, I would recommend customer to consider using that in the bathroom because you would never use a real timber in the bathroom. But that's another beauty of using the timber look tile. Again, the whole panel really shows what's the variety we have in the shop. Different size, 1200 by 600, 600 by 600. Different finish, high gloss, matte, rough surface. It's perfect for indoor and outdoor use. So I'm really glad that we come to the home show again this year, and really glad that you can come to visit us, and hope to see you soon. Thank you.